Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I went down the street to Goodwill and I decided let's just walk through Goodwill. Let me see if I can find a pair of shoes that would be entertaining for us to completely overhaul. And I found a pair of Cole Haan loafers. So I'm gonna cut them open. I'm gonna show you the goods and, well, a lot of the bads. And we're gonna give this pair a complete makeover. So let's get right to it.
You know, whenever we talk about Cole Haan, and you know, we're not the hugest or not the biggest fans of the brand, and man, there's quite a few folks out there that get really frustrated when we say that, you know, but I'm about to show you all why I don't think Cole Haans are worth the money. All right, I'm going to guess just right offhand that this is a faux stitch and that this thread does not actually go into the insole, but let's see. And I was correct. It is a faux stitch. So just a quick insight as to what a lot of Cole Haans are. Again, the stitch that you see on the sole there is not real, it's just for decorative purposes, and then it is all just glued together. So when I start pulling it off, as you can see, it's just pulling the leather away, so I'm gonna have to re-glue all of that. You know, again, the stitch does not go all the way through, which is what you would find on a higher quality shoe. And, you know, we'll just continue from here and I'll show you a little bit more. All right, sole is off. So as you can see, the entire thing is just one piece. Even the heel block, which has this fake leather stacked block look to it. Again, it's all just rubber, and then it has little leather strips that are just glued around it. So when this heel pad wears out, there's not necessarily any replacing it. This is just, again, this is a throwaway shoe. Now, yes, it can be resold, which is what we're doing, but for the cost of it, it may not be worth it. So again, I just want to show you what a lot of your Cole Haans are being made of. All right, guys, taking this up a notch. And what was original, when they originally had just this like cotton felt in there, stepping it up. I'm going to put a little thin layer of cork. There's not a thick cavity here, so it's just going to be a really thin cork. But that'll allow for his whoever owns these next to be able to just have a little bit more of their foot imprint in there. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. And before I do that, just give me one quick second to tell you about today's video sponsor. Guys, today's video sponsor is Factor. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. Their team of gourmet chefs create each meal using only ingredients with integrity to help you feel your best all day long. Factor helps you avoid takeout and ordering in with delicious and nutritious no-nonsense food that's ready quickly. Factor's chef-prepared meals make it easy to eat well, so you never have to opt for something that isn't good for you. Just heat, eat, and enjoy. Factor meals can be heated in the oven or microwave in minutes. And with 34 chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options, there's always something new to try. Plus, you can round out your meal and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of 36 plus quick bites, smoothies, juices, and more satisfying add-ons. Guys, one of my big plans this year is to work out a lot more, so I have to watch exactly what I'm eating. And throughout the week, Heath and I are so busy with work that it's hard for me to meal plan. So therefore, I choose a lot of meals from Factor, and those are my lunches that are sent to me, and I just pop them in the microwave each day, and I'm ready to go. Guys, if you're interested in checking out Factor, head to factor75.com or click on the link down below and use code TRENT60 to receive 60% off your first Factor box. So I mentioned earlier that we want to have a little fun with this pair of shoes, and I wanted to incorporate the navy blue color that is inside of this pair of Cole Haans. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and spray this entire leather sole like the same color blue and just have a little fun with it. So let's get started. Okay, as you guys had seen earlier, like I said, these are just an all one-piece rubber. We're not going to do that. The whole point of this video is to upgrade these cheaper Cole Haans. So, as usual, or as like we do in a lot of our videos with higher end shoes, we're going to build our own stacked leather blocks, one at a time. It's a loafer, so it's only going to need a couple of pieces of leather. We'll stick those, and then we'll put the top lift on, and they'll just about be ready. Okay, I told you guys I would show you kind of the ins and outs of this Cole Haan. So this is making it a little difficult as well. It actually has this big piece of foam here that's about 1/2 inch thick, and obviously for, make your heel a little softer when you step down, but it doesn't leave much room for me to put some nails in there to hold on this heel block. So I'm managing, got a few more I'm gonna hammer in there. I was able to do it, and getting pretty close. We're almost done. Okay guys, so we have had these shoes been resold and now it's time to show some love to the uppers. Now, again, I bought these from Goodwill. I don't know who owned these before and how often they took care of them. They look pretty beat up. So we're gonna add some conditioner on here, put some shoe cream to put the color back in there, and then we're going to wax the bottoms of the soles. Because we dyed them, we want to put a little conditioner and wax on there. That'll make that pop, and then these shoes will be good to go. So let's get to it. So I wanted to just stop right here for a second and again talk about the importance of conditioning your shoes. So just look at that one and you can see how the color is back in the shoe, and it even brought out a little bit of a shine to it just by moisturizing the leather. And I know I've said it a million times on our channel, guys, ladies, you gotta make sure you're buying a good leather conditioner and using it on your leather shoes. Again, even those dark spots that you saw as soon as I applied the conditioner, that's because it was so dry that it was just soaking that moisture in, and bam, now look at it. So let's continue and we're gonna make these look even better. So the reason I am using rubber cement to put these inserts back in instead of contact glue like you see us using on the rest of the shoe is because it provides a good hold, but it's not like concrete. So if you ever need to take your insert out, it's a lot easier to take it out using rubber cement than it is with contact cement. And there we go.
Okay, this pair of Cole Haan loafers from Goodwill is done. Now, right out of the gates, guys, I'm not sure if any of you noticed, I'm sure a lot of you did, but by chance, did you notice this? I decided to do the intro of this video as well as the wrap up of this video at the same time. All the stuff you saw at the very beginning was actually filmed a couple of days ago. And then yesterday I was like, you know what? I need a haircut. My hair's starting to look a little shaggy. And I went to the barber and I think he misunderstood. I said, take an inch off, and he left an inch. So I feel like my head looks a little bit like an egg right now. It's not, yeah, this isn't what I went in for, but hey, it's hair, it'll grow back. So if you're kind of wondering like my hair's all over the place in this video, that's what happens. Anyways, back to the shoes. Now guys, again, I went to Goodwill to find a pair of shoes. I wanted to do something different for you guys, and I found this pair of Cole Haan loafers. Now, like I said before, you know, they're all rubber. Everything on this pair of shoes is cement construction, which means it's all just glued together. Any of the stitches you see on the bottom here, those are not real. It's real thread, but it's a faux stitch. It serves no purpose. The little leather wraps you see around the heel block, that is not a stacked leather block, obviously. That is all just a one-piece rubber sole heel combo, and they wrap some fake leather around there to make it look nice. But as far as this shoe, what we did, you know, we kept the leather welt on there. Again, it was just it's a sort of faux welt. I mean, it is a welt, but it's not Goodyear welted or anything. We kept that on there. We actually pulled out the cotton felt stuff that was under the shoe, and we replaced that with cork. So that'll form and mold a little bit better to the customer's foot, whoever ends up with these shoes. Then we replaced them with leather soles. We actually did stitch these, so these are Blake stitched, and we only went halfway around. We really wanted to keep the look of the original sole, and we just incorporated all of that over into this one. Then we built up a real stacked block heel, so it does have its own heel block now, and then we replaced it with a combination leather rubber top lift. I wanted to go and dye the soles of these sort of that navy blue color to match the inserts of this shoe. And then we just added just a few little tacks, decorative tacks on there. I didn't want to go crazy with it because, again, this is more of a casual loafer. I think if you add a lot of tacks to the bottom, it's more of a dress shoe. And so I think just adding, 3 or 4 little tacks on the top lift is just enough to top it off and make it look good without going crazy on it. And then as far as the design goes on that sole, again, we replicated what was on the original. I think it turned out well. We polished these up. The uppers look amazing. Like I said, guys, it's amazing what conditioner will do to your shoes, so definitely make sure you're using conditioner. Outside of that, it's about all we did. So, I hope you were entertained. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, we really appreciate if you give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and enjoy it, then subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell so that you're notified every time one of our videos is uploaded. I think that's about it. So until next time, guys, y'all have a good one.